Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today, and welcome to such an exciting video to make today, because today, F1 2020 is being announced, and I cannot believe the news that is about to come with this announcement. The features in this game they're announcing off the bat with their very first announcement is insanity. Let's just dive into it. So straight off the bat, F1 2020 will be coming out Friday the 10th of July 2020, probably ahead of the real season. For the first time ever, a Formula 1 game is going to come out before its actual IRL season. With the way things are going in the real world, of course, it seems like the real season probably won't kick off till July, late July. I'm going to guess, really, to be honest, if you kind of look at how the world is going basically with sporting events. But the game is coming out July the 10th for PS4, Xbox One, of course, and PC. It's the last F1 game on this generation, of course, because we've got the Xbox X or whatever it is, and the PS5 coming next year or the end of this year into next year. So this is the final game in this cycle of generation of consoles, and my god, are they going out with a banger. The headline here is "Be the 11th team on the grid in F1 2020," and I think you can guess what that means. Yes, this is it. F1 2020 offers My Team. This major new game mode allows players to create their F1 team and take their place alongside the established 2020 lineup with a new driver manager experience, offering a unique insight into the world of Formula 1. My Team and the well-established and critically acclaimed career mode will allow players more flexibility with the choice of 3 season lengths as well. So I made a meme joke about F1 2014 having those 3 different lengths to kind of mimic real life, but they're gonna have it now. Players can choose from the original full-length 22 race calendar, a shorter 10-1, and a 16 race option, which includes the Hanoi circuit and the circuit Zandvoort. But we can be an 11th team in Formula 1. How insane is that? This is the stuff of dreams. We were dreaming about this stuff when we were playing F1 games a few years ago. There was so much red tape and like stuff that just could never happen. And now stuff like this, that we've already got driver transfers in F1 2019. Now we've got creating your own team, an 11th unofficial team on the grid that you can play and manage, like, you know, drive and manage how the team operates, I'm guessing, because that's what they're alluding to, a new driver manager experience. So I'm guessing there'll be things like, you know, the livery design, perhaps a bit more intricate R&D. We don't know. There's not been much else said. The trailer itself, I'll overlay right now, in terms of very snazzy trailer, but hasn't really shown us too much. It's shown us a lot of custom liveries. I don't know if those are going to be the exact ones available, if there'll be some sort of design system. I really hope there's some sort of, not majorly intricate one, but just some sort of simple design system where we could design the livery a little bit better rather than some custom-made ones already with different color swashes. But we'll have to see about that. But a new driver manager experience, that word right there definitely suggests there's going to be a lot more to it than just you driving the car and doing R&D. There's going to be other aspects, and that's stuff I've said in like dream ideas of F1, you know, having a manager mode. But this is sort of a manager mode because you can play normal career mode anyway, it seems like, but you can also play this new mode called My Team, which is quite funny. I like that name. You guys will know if you follow me for a while. Obviously, I had My Driver. I like that name, My Team. It makes a lot of sense. It's a good feel vibe. I can't stop smiling. This is so sick. This is so sick. On the last hurrah of this generation, and the F1 game's going out with a bang on this generation, it would seem. And there's more. So the headline was, the main headline was that, but we've got celebrate the 70th anniversary of F1 with new circuits, split screen, which is coming back. We'll get to that in a second. And the Michael Schumacher Deluxe Edition, which is also very cool. So we're going to scroll down there. So for social play with friends, 2-player split screen makes its welcome return, which is very odd. I didn't ever expect that, because they've been saying for ages it just takes way too much processing time to have 2 split screens, because of course you have to render twice as much. But I guess maybe they've removed some of the other gimmicky features that were in offline F1, like all the kind of challenge modes, maybe to make space for it, maybe, or maybe they just put it in, I don't know, alongside a host of new options designed to help new players and adjust to the F1 challenge to match to their expertise, which I like. That's, you know, I always like when the F1 game does more to try and include casual players, because the F1 game, as much as obviously we all play it and we think it's massive, it's really still quite a tiny game in comparison to other sports games, and it's all about trying to grow the franchise, and what better time to try and grow it in this time where everyone is indoors. So I like the idea of that. These modes are in addition to the core F1 and F2 racing experiences, which remain as challenging as ever for those who love the intensity of simulation racing. So F2 is still very much there, so they haven't mentioned anything about what the F2 is going to be like in career mode now. Is it going to be the same thing as F1 2019? I would like to think they've maybe done something different and added to it for the career mode. I guess it's probably not available in the My Team. I reckon it will be F2 is available as a story mode or whatever in the career mode option, and then My Team is just you dive in, but it's an entirely new experience of you making your own team and whatnot. But that is absolutely insane. So that is the kind of main career mode news. The multiplayer news in terms of the 2-player split screen, so you can play locally with your mates. And then here, fans who purchase the F1 2020 Deluxe Schumacher Edition will get to drive as the legendary German driver Michael Schumacher in his 4 most iconic cars. So that's the Jordan 1999, the 1994 Benetton 1995, and then the 2000 Ferrari F1. Of course, we already had a few of Michael Schumacher's Ferrari cars in the game anyway. Players will also receive exclusive content, including themed car liveries and driver customization items, including a unique podium celebration. Unique podium celebration. So that it says a unique one. So already they've added podium celebration. So very much like we've had in other multiplayer games, a la kind of Fortnite, Call of Duty, stuff like that, where you can do celebrate. Even Forza had it, where you can do animation emoji celebrations at the end of the race. That sounds like maybe they've added in podium celebrations, and you get a unique one if you pre-order the Deluxe Schumacher Edition there. Additionally, to celebrate the 70th anniversary itself, fans who pre-order or purchase the Schumacher Edition of F1 2020, the F1 70 Edition, will receive an exclusive set of in-game items. Okay, we don't know what they are yet. A limited edition F1 Steelbook also will be available at local retailers. F1 2020 promises to be our biggest and most innovative title to date. Yes, Paul Gilles, love that from you. That is, I mean, just My Team alone. My Team. There's actually a mode called My Team. There's going to be career mode and My Team. There's going to be so much, there's going to be too much content to make come July. This is biblical. I mean, we've gone from struggling for content of having to stretch the F1 game because we knew the game would be delayed a little bit. It's only been delayed by, like, what, 3 weeks or something like that. And now we know My Team is coming with custom liveries, manager mode, and then there's still career mode anyway, driver transfers in that, hopefully even better AI than we had in 2019, which was still very solid to be fair. Just gonna finish the whole quote. Core players are welcome even greater gameplay depth with introduction of our brand new My Team feature, alongside customizable season lengths, which I kind of like. I think later on in the game cycle it'll be kind of nice to do shorter career modes that the game can make for you, rather than you having to custom make it. And in the year where Lewis Hamilton's going for his 7th World Championship, we celebrate the greatest F1 driver of all time with our Schumacher Edition, and that's going to be pretty cool. Obviously, a lot of Schumacher fans, I'm sure, still knocking about that play the F1 games, so that'll be very, very cool. Hopefully, it's maybe done a little bit better than the Senna and Prost one, because that was a little bit kind of, you wanted a bit more from that, so maybe the Schumacher stuff, hopefully there's a bit more to do. Maybe they have more challenges for you to do with Schumacher's car, but the biggest thing, obviously, for me, being a career mode channel, you guys know me on F1, is the My Team, and even career mode. Like, we don't even know what other features there might be in normal career mode that will also be in My Team, and then there will obviously be unique features in My Team to do with you creating the team and managing it. So that is just absolutely insane. So F1 2020, let's do the big takeaways. F1 2020, July 10th, My Team career mode, create your 11th team, career mode still in there, F2 still in there, you've got split screen as well, Michael Schumacher Edition with 4 Schumacher cars. Summer is sorted. I thought summer was going to be ruined without Formula 1 game and F1 to watch in general, but the gaming side's coming clutch. 10th July, I cannot wait. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video and enjoy the news, smash that like button, because before I start recording this, I read this briefly, and I had to have a little moment to myself. This is... My team. I can't wait. My team's going to be sick. Guys, when you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Fallen content. And of course, when the news comes in, if and when it comes, straight away, you guys know me, I'll be on it like a car bonnet and bring you a video on any more news, screenshots and whatever. As I've been doing this video, there's been some screenshots on screen with some renders of the cars. There's a 2020 FOM car where they put the 2020 liveries on top of them. So remember, they're not the actual 2020 modeled cars. They're the kind of FOM generic car with the liveries on board. In terms of the graphics, you can't really tell right now. Obviously, 2019 was a massive step up in terms of the lighting and whatnot. It looks like graphically, in terms of the fidelity, the cars are pretty much the same almost. If there might be small adjustments, obviously, once we see full gameplay. I don't know if they're going to change the lighting system again for 2020, because it seems like with F1 games, every year we say, surely they can't make it look any better, and then they do make it look better somehow. So I think the same thing will hopefully come again for 2020. We'll have to see, because of course it is the last year for this gen. I feel like they might have moved some resources to next year's game already, but to say that, the fact that they've got my team as a thing and this is the last year of the generation cycle is unbelievable. Like, kudos, massive stuff. It's great to see. It seems like Cody's aren't struggling for doing all this stuff. Obviously the investment they've got, you know, the more kind of cohesive workings with actual Formula One themselves now these days is helping them out massively to do things that we only dreamed of a few years ago. So I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for actual gameplay to come out of the My Team to see how it all works, because, you know, I've been saying this for like a year or so now in terms of dream ideas, being able to do a manager style thing and also drive, having the best of both worlds. You know, you guys, this channel's perfect for it. We've got career mode. I've done so much manager career mode in the past. Like, my team is just calling out for me, so I cannot wait. So guys, that's been the video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.